All right, mates, we're on the Upper Potomac in the snow on the holiday, Monday. Don't think they expected the snow to come down early Monday morning, but I guess my man was right at WR Risk again about the snow coming on Monday and Tuesday to the DMV. But here we are out, and the river is rolling. She's still pretty up, man, from last week. Definitely this area got as high, I think it's about like 8, 9 maybe, 8.5 on its way down. But it's been pretty crazy week. But this is a really great section. This is the Carderock section in Maryland on the Maryland side. That'd be Virginia over there. That'd be my Virginia boys over there. It's usually not this high, and it's usually not all the way as wide as it is right now. That's for sure. And it's moving. It's not moving nearly as much as it was about 4 days ago, but it's still moving. But it's actually beautiful out here. Actually just saw one guy out today already down here in this section. My guess is he probably launched up a little bit at Anglers Inn or someplace like that. You know, you got the falls a little bit to my left, right over there. They start about 100 yards over there, and then we're going the other way. We're going upriver, and kind of check out the way things are. But as I'm walking along, I'll be able to talk a little bit about what we got going on the river so far in January. Obviously, the bite's kind of taken its toll, slacked off a lot, mostly because of these high water events. But the smallies have pretty much relocated. Now, down here in this section, it's usually a pretty dependable bite at the bridge, because for some reason these smallies in this section like to move to that bridge area, which is that 495 Capitol Beltway Bridge that divides Maryland and Virginia across the Potomac River. And a lot of times that high water coming down from there, coming from upriver, okay, pushes it down towards DC, pushes them down towards DC, especially when there's high water and all that current flow and all that good stuff. So that's usually a really good place to target if you're out. It's usually a pretty good spot in the wintertime anyway. But up this way, it's definitely moving. That's for sure. And so it might be a little bit more of a difficult bite. This section usually has a ton of exposed rock, okay? A lot of people will go out. A lot of people, this is pretty much PFD area, even if you're wade fishing out on the river, kind of required. Not sure if it's state law on the Virginia side, but the Maryland side, it's, because it's dangerous. Your Great Falls, Little Falls area can be very dangerous. Yeah, I'll give you another shot right here. Just a beautiful section. You could see behind me how it cuts through these ranges on the Virginia side, okay? And this is down towards DC, and a lot of people don't realize the topography of this section and how it influences the river in this section. This section's not like a really well-known smallmouth section, compared to other sections upriver, of course. But, as you get, this is where they can get trapped, and this is where, obviously the bite can be here. At different times during the season. But you can just see here how the topography just slides towards the river. And these little gaps all through across the river here. It really is a beautiful section to visit. If just to walk the goat trail and check the river out, as well as, you'll see guys that are fishing along this side. Not as much on the Virginia side because of that range over there and steep cliffs. But a lot of times on the Maryland side, you certainly see a lot of guys, a lot of activity, a lot of wade guys down closer to the bridge, and also a lot of canoes and kayaks from the put-ins that are a little bit above us.